So that's the only thing anybody remembers from last week was Dragon Turtle?
That thing was memorable.
Yeah, I should hope so.
It wasn't just Dragon Turtle, it was like an actual dragon.
And we stole 3 raw or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was the
The
salt
Dragon
dragon.
Turtle almost killed us, okay?
Nick and
And
I
by
got
us,
up to
I
some
mean
MGS
everybody
shit.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys...
Including the part of the MGS where you just set off all the alerts and run away.
That's my favorite part.
We did that part.
Yeah, there was a distinct lack of variety of vitamin K there.
I always do that part. You
just
always
run
start
around
out
the
playing
corner.
MGS with the best of intentions, and then it all goes to shit, and then the game's more fun after that. Alright, let me get my NPC list and my XP table open here. I did mess up in my Saturday game, though, last night, because I streamed the laptop to the TV so they can see maps and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I clicked the button to minimize it whenever I'm like referencing notes or anything. Last night I forgot to minimize it, and they all saw the stats for my vampire spawn. It was sad. I had to hang my head in shame.
Whatever, I know all the stats for your beasts anyway, and that hasn't made any difference. We
What-
still die.
What beasts have you fought?
We fought beasts a couple times. Like, remember those giant octopus?
That's true,
Yeah,
you
we fought a
did.
giant
I knew
octopus.
what AC those had.
That was fun. So when we last left off, you guys were going to where you believe the last Raharui were, except for Ciclon and Kelian, who are off exploring this coral reef, apparently.
No, I don't know why we're over there. I think it's because
over there, yeah.
somebody did a stupid.
Was Mahogany in Octofriend form?
Oh god.
You
At
were,
the end of
because
last
you were
session,
stalking
I'm
around.
pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we just rolled initiative. That was the end of the last session.
Yep,
Yeah.
the initiative is on the screen here, and I need to put some notes on this initiative list, actually. Yeah, you all just set off a magical ward, and an alarm had started to sound.
Yep.
Although, I really don't need to pop out of octopus form for telling you guys what I see in scouting missions, because I could just slap Riot until Riot puts up ascending.
You mean a taunt?
No, ascending. Because I can respond to
message.
anything that you say to me.
Oh, that's true. Oh, you mean message?
Message.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Right now, no message is necessary, because you guys are on the outskirts of this circle of stones, and we're advancing inward, and the alarm had started to sound. And Mahogany, you have an action.
Alright.
Right now, you
Let's,
have eyes on the little mud hut in the center of the circle of stones.
Yeah, can you refresh my memory? Did we figure out that mud hut is where the Raharui is coming from?
Yes. I spotted it in the center of them.
Okay, so we're... Okay.
And there's also, I thought there were, at the end of last session, hags appearing above it.
Yeah.
So,
And the first of these, three of these hags burst out from this mud hut.
right.
You were being stealthy, yes? Yes,
Yeah.
I have
was
a stealth
being
check here.
stealthy.
Okay. One of these hags, they just look like old, decrepit women with greenish skin, scraggly hair, layers and layers of robes that flow around them as they swim through the water in such a way that you can't see their lower extremities at all. You can barely see their hands that are folded in their robes. But the first hag has horns coming off her head like a tiefling might, but she has 6 of them worn around her head like a crown.
Idiot.
The second hag has an enormous shelf butt
Okay.
that her robes have difficulty containing and flowing over. And the third one, when you see her hands flash forth, the center of each palm has a ring of teeth with a tongue lashing out of it.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to attempt to octopus grab this shelf butt hag.
You're gonna grab that butt.
I'm going to grab that butt.
Like grabbing the butt.
Nodal likes booty.
18.
18. And she resists the grab.
Oh,
You
no,
lash out.
resist the grab.
You lash out to get your tentacle filled with that sweet, sweet hag booty. Which is the first time I've ever said that phrase.
Hopefully not the last.
And she spins around, cackling wickedly, with a speed you were not sure this shelf butt hag could muster. And you just can't get a grip on her. Moving or staying put?
I think I'm going to stay a decent distance away from them, but the nice thing is that I have a really long reach. So I'm going to stay at the end of that, so that if they get out of that, I can take a swipe at them.
Okay.
I think it's like a 15-foot reach. I'll get the exact amount on for you.
It's going to bring us to Serenity.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot reach, so I'll stay at the end of that.
Okay.
Serenity will go ahead and enter action trance. Swim up to the... which one you were grabbing, the shelf butt?
I was trying to, but I didn't get her.
Okay, I'll swim up to the shelf butt and take a swing at her.
Alright, roll it.
First attack, reckless attack.
Everyone loves that booty.
It's a 23 on armor class.
That definitely hits, yes.
For 14 damage. Second attack.
Okay.
It's a...
What are you attacking with, your maul?
Yeah, 24 on armor class. For 13 damage.
For 13. You start drumming on this shelf butt, not getting a great sound out of it. And you land a few blows. And you're trying to keep the pressure on her. The sound of the alarm is mixing with the sound of these three hags cackling at the same time. And before you know it, she's not in front of you anymore. She's some 60 feet away from you. Looks like she turned to move, and before she had even finished completing her turn, she was far away. As though she didn't have to cover the intervening space. And now it's Shelfbutt's hag's turn. And people have been trying to grope her, all combats.
Combat just started, man.
There's been 2 turns, and they've both been against the Shelfbutt. So, somebody's got to make a saving throw here.
Brick, what's the difference between a turn and a round?
A turn is your turn. A round is the entire list.
Alright.
A round is everybody takes 1 turn. Serenity. I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Shelfbutt hag. From off in the distance, she produces... Or rather, she slides her robe down one of her terrible, decrepit arms. Veiny and hairy and horrible. And you see in her wrist, below her hand... Some of the flesh has been stripped away, and inside of it is set some sort of spinning metal device.
I got a 5, but I'm going to belief point it, and then it comes out as a 14.
A 14. Okay. She speaks magic words in a language that... some of you might have heard before. Does anybody speak Abyssal?
Riot might.
Yeah, that sounds like Riot.
That sounds like a Riot thing, yeah.
Yeah, Riot has common and Abyssal.
Her eyes roll back in her head and are replaced with these disgusting looking murky black orbs, and she stares at Serenity. And Serenity, you feel nauseous. You feel violently ill. You're going to have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
You could repeat that save at the end of each of your turns to end the effect.
That's a wisdom save?
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to bring us to Kelian. Kelian, two of the hags are still right next to the mud hut with Serenity and Octofriend. The shelf butt hag has blinked away. And it's your turn.
Can I still see shelf butt hag?
Easily. I mean, because your vision vision distance is doubled on Mechanus. Yeah, you can easily see everybody.
Okay. I'm gonna go after Horrible Hag.
Speak up a little bit.
I'm gonna go after Horrible Hag 1. The one with the horns.
The one with the horns. And when you say go after...
You said there's two next to the hut, right?
Yeah, cackling madly.
I'm assuming one of those is... Well, yeah, I know one of those is the one with the horn.
Yep, one with the horns and the one with the tongues on her hands.
Cool. But yeah.
That's what Nick said.
Horns.
Okay.
Can I get it? Can I get there in one turn?
Yeah, because you guys were close enough to trip their alarms. And plus, you have a ranged weapon, so you can easily hit any of them.
Never mind. I'm just gonna let that slide. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot her.
Roll it.
Well, at least it's not a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Do I get advantage since the horns one hasn't acted yet?
No.
No, because it says assassinate gives me advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken.
Oh,
a turn
right.
yet.
Then yes, she has not taken a turn yet. You do have advantage. Let's turn that 2 into something happy.
Yeah!
McDohl.
That's the roll.
Well done. Well done, sir.
Do you need a hug?
I want to congratulate you on your 1 in 400 chance.
Every number combination is a 1 in 400 chance.
That's
I
true.
was gonna say, after we rolled the first 2, it was only a 1 in 20.
The good news is your
No,
crossbow
you only
doesn't
rolled
jam.
2. There was no first 2. The first 2 was also the last 2.
The bad news is you have a terrible time hitting this hag. They're spinning around in the water as they're cackling. You're definitely in their element. It's hard to draw a beat on them. We'll blame the hag. We won't blame your roll. Moving or staying put?
There's really nowhere to hide, is there?
Not a lot of foliage down here, but there are these large stones standing in rings. So you can duck behind one of those. Whether or not you can hide behind one, probably not, because you're definitely in their eye shot.
Then I will try that then.
Okay,
I will
so
dash toward, or I will move towards the stones and then
Okay.
action hide.
That's fine. You'll have cover back there, but you're not necessarily hidden. That's going to bring us to... Actually, I'm going to do a legendary action.
I really wish you wouldn't.
I mean, you don't have to do that.
I really, really do.
You don't.
I can't hit Kelian, because Kelian took cover. Octofriend.
Yeah, what can't hit Mahogany? Let's be real.
Well, a magic missile always hits. I don't even need to roll to hit. It just hits 100% of the time. Mahogany.
Unless you're in 4th edition where it's an at-will power that you have to roll to hit on.
That was the worst thing about 4th edition.
9 points of force damage. As 3 magic missiles come streaking out of the mud hut towards you and wail
3?
on your horrible tentacled flesh. Yeah, 3 darts.
Alright, Desla, what level does that mean they are?
I haven't played a caster in this edition yet.
Ah.
I'm not a magic
Wait,
missile
what?
caster.
Okay.
15, probably. Is it a cantrip? I don't know. I don't play wizards. I can tell you in every other edition, I've just never played a wizard in this one.
Ciclon. You're up.
So, hopefully that Kelian has distracted that one hag with this terrible shot. That maybe Ciclon can get an Ciclon torpedo in on her. So I'm gonna go after the Horns hag.
Okay.
With the good old Ciclon torpedo.
Are you gonna throw her?
How does an 18 do?
18's fine.
All right, so that's 2 hits then, because I rolled a 19 on die on the other one.
All right.
10 damage.
10 total.
Yep. 10 bludgeoning damage, and just straight on headbutt into her chest, and then evasion, taking the dodge action with a key point.
Okay. The Ciclon torpedo
Yep.
attacks this horned hag, and you headbutt her right in the chest, right in mid-spin, and you knock the wind out of her, but there's no wind underwater. Just don't even be crazy. They're called currents, thank you.
Oh, did you oppose my attack?
Did what?
Did you oppose my attack?
Yes.
It's, Tentacle's just an attack. It just hits AC.
Oh.
Just for next time. It doesn't matter this time.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm just saying, for next time.
Alright. We took Serenity out of the fight. Now it's time to take Ciclon out of the fight. It is. Yeah, it's Horn's turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, she's having a rough time of it.
Not really.
I need to keep track of which one of these hags are concentrating, too. And this one's concentrating now as well. Ciclon, she's leaving your threat range. What are you going to do about that?
I'm going to hold my reaction.
Hold it? Okay.
Yep.
And she does. She kicks away from you with a blast of water. You feel the force of it kind of tickle your nose under your mask. She retreats back away from you, but in an opposite direction of where the butt hag blinked to. Like, butt hag blinked away to 2 o'clock. She's heading off in like 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Not quite as far, though. Maybe half the distance that butt hag blinked away.
Okay.
And what is Ciclon's worst nightmare? Not counting the ones that the demons are sending him. Like, just his inherent personality. What does he fear more than anything in the multiverse?
Being recaptured by Jandar.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
+2. I think no, I don't have proficiency on that. I don't think I do. That's a 13.
13. As she's retreating from you, the waters congeal in front of her. And before you know it, Jandar is before you. And you are absolutely convinced that this is him. And you're absolutely convinced that he's here to recapture you.
The fuck is he doing here?
So you are frightened as per the condition. Let me just refresh your memory and my memory on what that means. You've got disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls against Horny Hag, and you cannot willingly move closer to her.
Okay.
In addition, at the end of each of your turn, you have to repeat a wisdom saving throw or take a bunch of psychic damage.
That's lame.
And this visage of Jandar is just bearing down on you. What kind of weapon does Jandar use that intimidates you so much?
I think it was a scourge you said it back then.
Right.
Way back when.
A scourge. And I mean, as he's holding it over his head, up and down your back, you just feel the lashes you've taken from it in the past. That's going to bring us to Ms. Riot.
Riot sees what's going on with Ciclon, and she starts playing a song. And I don't have this song written yet.
Oh, okay.
But this is the Counter Charm song.
Is that a spell or is that a class feature?
It's class feature.
Okay, what does it do exactly?
I can, as an action, I can start a performance that lasts until the end of my next turn. During that time, me and any friendly creatures within 30 feet have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Neato.
That's rad.
Okay, it won't end the fear effect on him. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, I understand. But he'll,
Okay.
but on that saving throw that he has to make to end it, he'll have advantage on that.
Gotcha. Very good.
Thank you, Riot.
And if they try it on anybody else,
Right.
they'll get the advantage on that too.
Is Riot moving or staying put where she is?
Is anything near her?
Not at the moment,
The
but there's
impression that
There's one hag above the mud hut, along with the octopus.
Mhm.
One hag a little bit away, off in the 11 o'clock direction, and then one hag quite a distance away in the 2 o'clock direction.
Okay. No, gonna stay put near the rest of the party, so they're all within range of her song.
All right. Riot. What is Riot's deepest, darkest fear?
Riot's darkest fear is being found out, because she puts a decent amount of work into making sure that she's indemnified from the revolutionary rhetoric that her Riot persona sings on stage. And she's right now, her deepest fear is that the Harmonium or somebody is going to figure out that Calivia and Riot are the same person and come after her for that.
And that's exactly what happens. Make a wisdom saving throw, and you can make this with advantage, assuming your charm also affects you.
Yeah, me and any other friendly creatures.
It'd be pretty lousy if it didn't.
Right?
Yeah.
Wisdom save. Okay. That's a 19.
And you see figures of the Harmonium in a circle closing in around you, declaring exactly that which you fear the most. That they have all of your identification, that they know all of your past deeds, that they've linked you to every establishment burning activity you've ever been a part of. But you sing through it. You realize this is what's happening, and I can't be afraid of this, and you push through it with the song. And the visages evaporate into the waves. And Tongue Hag holds her ground over the mud hut. Then question marks?
Dragon Turtle.
This is
What
a
could
dragon
they
turtle.
be? Mahogany, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to. So what's the current position of the hags? There's like a hut.
There's one in the hut. There's one that blinked a fair distance away in the 2 o'clock direction. And then there's one that swam away from Ciclon in the 11 o'clock direction. So she's a little closer. You could reach her this turn. The other one, you'd have to dash.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to that one. Well, I honestly, I could probably reach the other one too, just because my swim speed's so preposterous.
Okay. If you move away from the hut, though, the first hag's going to get a reaction on you. Is that okay?
No.
No, that's not okay?
Yeah, that's... There's, Can I... Oh, but I have to leave her threat range. I'll just take her out.
Okay.
Hut hag.
Take out Tongue Hag. She's the worst one anyway. She's the one that made everybody say ew.
How's 16 look on AC?
Not good.
Alright.
Are you trying to grapple or trying to attack her?
My attack, if it hits, grapples.
Right,
So
okay.
there's no reason for me to try to grapple.
Gotcha. In any case, though, again, you don't get a firm hold on her. She manages to spin away and throw your tentacle out. Moving or staying put?
I'm gonna stay put.
Serenity, you're up. You have
All right.
disadvantage on attacks, but you can take your turn and then repeat that save.
So right now there's none of them that are close to me because the one blinked away. There's the one in the hut and the one that swam somewhat far away.
You could swim
Is
to
that
the
correct?
one at the hut this turn and attack her if you want.
What about the other one, the one Ciclon was fighting?
A little too far away from you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll swim towards the one with the hut, and then reckless attack, which gives me non-advantage. 15 on armor class.
Doesn't hit.
Second attack.
Better?
19 on armor class.
That'll do it. And this is Tongue Hag, and she's not concentrating on a spell because Riot is like, bitch, fuck your spell.
Or
No, that's a completely different song.
Man, I was gonna say
For 10 damage.
I literally have a song called "Fuck Your Spell."
Is that your counter spell song?
How much damage, Dustle?
10.
10 damage.
It's a dispel magic song.
Nice.
She swirls away from your first strike, but the second one you bring down right on her head. And for a moment, she stops cackling, which is how you know you've cracked part of her skull. Moving or staying put?
Stay put.
Is the effect on Serenity a charm effect?
Oh, saving throw, yeah.
It is not.
Okay.
That was worse than my previous. Another 14.
Another 14? Then you still have that sickening effect still deep in your stomach. And Serenity. Ooh. 15 points of force damage. Triple fours.
Okay.
From the magic missiles zipping out of the hut.
Unless it's 70 points of dragon turret damage, I don't want to hear it.
Hey man, I'm happy with my 15. I can't do more than that with this magic missile. Butt Hag. Sorry, my app is running slow today and I don't understand why. If only there was like a book that just had all the spells printed in it that I could just open up.
That's ridiculous.
Why would they print something like that? I know.
Yeah.
I have, at the moment, 6 tabs of the PHP open. And 1 monster manual.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, PDFs, man, might be...
Mahogany's also there. Mahogany. You know what? No, we're going to stick with Serenity. Mahogany has not been effective yet in this battle.
Yeah, but I have the creepy beak thing on my face.
You have a face?
Oh, octopus faces are no thing to watch.
Serenity, 9 more points of force damage as Butt Hag flings 3 magic missile darts at you. Cackling the whole time. But she doesn't move away. She stays where she is, about 60 feet away from the hut. It's going to bring us to Kelian.
Which hag can I attack to get sneak attack damage?
The one at the mud hut would
I was
be...
going to say, the one with the tongues.
Yeah, because Octofriend is on her and Serenity is on her.
Alright, I'm going to attack that one. Let's shoot her. 20?
That'll do it.
Yay. I hit something. 4.
Nice.
12. Plus.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
How much damage?
19 damage.
And what were you shooting her with?
Crossbow.
But what kind of bolt?
Glass.
The glass one?
Magic one.
Your crossbow buries deep in what you thought was her neck, but which turns out was just a fold in the robe. Nonetheless, you see her wince in pain, and you see a streak of black blood leaking into the nearby waters.
And then cunning action, hide as best I can.
So you're going to maintain cover behind the stone?
Yeah.
That's good, because now I can't fling magic missiles at you.
I mean, you can, but that's not recommended.
Instead, I think I'm going to fling some at Riot.
Alright.
12 points, force damage. So the magic missiles come zipping out of the hut. Crashing into you. And again, you sing through the pain. El Ciclon.
90 feet in the 6 o'clock direction, getting the fuck away from Jandar.
So you're just moving. Now, to be clear, you're not forced to move away from
Right.
him.
This is not vicious mockery or dissonant whispers.
Well,
You
I
just
still
can't-
got to move away.
You don't.
No, you don't. You just can't move
Oh.
closer to her.
Okay,
Come
You
join
have a lot
Kelian
of
in the
directions
rocks.
available to you, just not that one.
Yeah.
Some fear effects do make you move away, but this one does not.
all right then. So there's the one in the hut, the one that swam away. That's the one I had to. So yeah, El Ciclon's going for the hut.
Back to the hut. Okay.
Yeah, down to the hut where the where Octofriend and Serenity are.
Okay.
And I'm gonna El Ciclon torpedo into the hut.
Very good.
I get disadvantage on those. Yes.
You do not.
Okay. Oh, just against her. That's right.
Just against the source of your fear.
Well, I just rolled trash to hit, so it's fine. So all right. So save versus fear effect. Hey, there's an net 20.
And you shrug it off. And as you're, because I imagine, like the El Ciclone torpedo starts with a few seconds of wind up, like a Super Friends episode.
Yeah.
And during that time, you see the visage of Jandar disappear. You're empowered by the strength of Riot's spell. Then you launch off in the direction of the hut, but you miss the hag by mere inches.
So is this like a spear we're talking about, or I guess since we're underwater, it's more like a harpoon?
Yeah.
And El Ciclone,
Hey. Got some magic missiles for me?
8 points, force damage. The magic missiles come zipping out of the hut.
Oh, come on, concentration. Fuck. Nope.
No?
Is also clones? Wait, who's concentrating on who?
They're concentrating on themselves, is the default, when nobody's
Yeah.
asleep.
Yep.
Okay.
So.
I was trying to remember how it was working out.
So
at the
yeah,
end of last session,
I failed
but yeah.
concentration on that. And you said 9 damage.
9 force damage, and make a wisdom save.
Do I get Riot's advantage from that? No, just against fear effects. Charm and fear effects.
Yeah,
That's right.
charm and fear.
14.
You're fine.
Good.
And then you manage to reestablish your concentration. So you feel your body slipping away for a moment, but you push it back together, man. Gotta hang in there.
Yep.
Right's gonna take credit anyway.
Yeah, no, it's
as
fine.
you do.
Yeah.
El Ciclone.
Do I have do I have bonus action still? I think I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I still have bonus action. Dodge.
Bonus action dodge?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I do have to roll the hit for this, and she's got disadvantage because you're dodging. And a 9 won't hit.
No one.
Yeah.
She lashes out with one of her horrible tongue hands to try to get a grip on you, and you see the metal wheel spinning in the cavity of her wrist. And you just, El Ciclone, spin out of the way. She doesn't get a hand on you. Riot, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm glad everyone shrugged off their charm effects because it's time to drop that song. And put up a new one.
You dropping the bass?
Yeah. Let's sing the Aura of Vitality song.
Okay.
Because I've cast it now and I haven't gotten to sing it yet.
Let's do it.
And you're
All right.
counterspelled.
Aww.
They're not going to let you do that.
Aww.
Okay.
Alright. Sorry. Do you move or stay put? Actually, I should ask, what level is Aura of Vitality? Make sure they can counterspell without a roll.
It's 3.
3? Okay. That's counterspell's 3 as well.
Yeah.
Should have been more tricky. So I'm casting a spell.
Alright.
Just a counterspell?
Knocking off that spell slot. I don't see any particular reason to move right now.
I'm just going to stay put. Yeah, because you're the only one still kind of left outside.
Yeah.
Kelian, we've got here behind a rock. Riot and Kelian are about the same place. The other 3 folks are all up at the hut.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
In fact, I should go ahead and we'll get hags out on the table too. Why don't we? They have colors in my notes, so why not?
Yeah.
Why not get them
I
out?
do have a bonus action, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it to give Kelian some bardic inspiration.
Okay.
It's a D8 or D6?
D8.
Yeah.
How does
I'll
sneak attack
promptly
dice
forget
work?
about it.
Do I have to be next to them, or do they have to be within my threat range?
What do
You
you
have to
mean?
be engaged in combat with them, I think, is what the...
You gain
Okay,
sneak
so-
attack dice if you attack a target, and that target is within 5 feet of a conscious
See, that's
friendly.
the specific question I'm asking. Is
Yeah.
is it within 5 feet? Because
Yeah, it is.
my attack range is a lot longer.
No, but it is that.
Purple
But
the
Ciclons-
purple one here is Oh, I got this mixed up. There we go. Purple one is 6 horns, the red one is shelf butt, and the green one is tongue hands.
Okay.
So you gave Kelian a bardic inspiration.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Bear with me one moment.
Can you shrink us down then, so that we can move around on the field to show where we are?
Yeah.
Like everyone's progressively smaller.
I feel like Mahogany's is accurate, because he is a large creature. Ciclon
see,
just has that presenter's
I
presence.
shrunk you to the size of your moral compass, is what I did.
Nice.
This is Planescape. Moral Compass is basically just spin around wildly like you're in the Lost Woods.
El Ciclone.
Hey,
You're still dodging. That didn't hit.
yep.
The purple one out there throws some kind of spell at you. Takes the form of a spiraling green shot through the water, and you just El Ciclone spin out of the way. That was kind of sad.
I did a barrel roll.
Then question marks? What? Mahogany, you're up.
I don't know why you're fronting Brick Road. We all know it's a dragon turtle.
Sitting and watching.
Alright, well, I'm sick of this witch over here getting in, so I'm gonna get really in on there, on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Label that as getting within 5 feet so that Kelian can use his stupid sneak attack dice.
Well, I think we all we're in 5 feet of it.
Yeah, everybody's
Yeah.
everybody's in range
I
there,
used it
basically.
last turn.
But I'm also gonna grab it.
That might do it.
17.
17 does it. You get your tentacles around and grapple. How much damage did that do?
It does. 4 plus 3, so 7 bludgeoning damage. And she's grappled and restrained.
And restrained.
So, Serenity, this is the time to get your hits in without having to...
And she
Reckless
blinks
attack.
60 feet away from you.
Motherfucker!
Legendary actions, man.
Serenity, you are up.
They're the worst.
After that one blinks away, who's still close enough for me to attack?
You can swim over to the purple one. She's only about... If you got a ring of swimming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got a swim speed of 40, you could reach her this round. Because
Just
she swam, she didn't blink.
Does she blink away on my turn or at the end of my turn?
After your turn is over.
Okay.
Go ahead and reckless attack her.
Do it.
Uh, 19 on armor class.
19 hits. Where did you roll that? Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I was watching something else. We have this bizarre orange dice. I don't know why tangerine dice are on the table, but...
That's to
For
remind me I
13
have Bardic
damage?
Inspiration.
For how much damage? 13?
13. Second attack.
That's the tangerine that kills you.
We'll hit armor class 13.
Does not hit.
Okay.
First attack lands, though, and you knock her silly. Her spinning, cackling form just offends your sensibilities. You
And
will
then
not have
saving
it, sir.
throw against disadvantage.
Yep.
13.
13. Not high enough. That sickening feeling is still taking hold. It's going to bring us to Butt Hag.
But
El Ciclon.
What it is. Got some missiles for me?
12 points, force damage. As the magic missiles come flying out the shelf buck hag's hands, crashing into you with the hut.
Constitution
and then
save.
She begins circling back around.
For half the damage or 10 or just higher, and that's 15, so I'm fine.
You're fine.
Being fine.
Riot.
Yep.
I got missiles for you too.
All right.
11 points, force damage. As the missiles come streaking out of the hut.
Okay.
Kelian, you're up.
Is there any issues on me attacking this one?
None whatsoever.
I'm gonna shoot her.
Bang,
Okay.
bang.
It's not bang bang, it's a crossbow. It's like twang twang.
Not bang bang. Got it. Good to know.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that should probably hit. 23.
That'll do it.
25. I can do math. Alright, so I'll use my tangerine die then, I guess. For 18 damage.
18.
19 damage.
19. And you see the trail of black blood spiraling off her as well. As you hit her with the crossbow. I'm out of legendary actions, otherwise I'd throw some missiles your way.
Oh, thanks for letting us know.
I think legendary actions always work the same way. I've never seen a creature that doesn't get 3 legendary actions per round.
No, yeah, that's accurate.
El Ciclon. Well, actually, I should ask Kelian. Are you moving or staying put?
Yeah, I'm gonna remain behind cover.
Okay, Kelian, you're up. Or not Kelian, the other guy. El Ciclon. You're up.
I mean, I'll take another turn, but...
Just give Kelian my turn. Is that how we're doing now?
Well, he's more effective.
One
Yeah,
McDohl is the
no
same as
kidding.
another.
All right, can I get to the hag that Serenity's on right
Yeah,
now?
that purple
I
one.
have
Mhm.
45 feet of movement.
Absolutely. That's more than she has.
Comes streaking back away from the hut, and she's getting another face full of El Ciclone torpedo.
Her face? Really?
Yep.
Not her face, man. What man will have her?
I don't know. How does 16 hit?
16 does not.
Okay, how about a 20?
That will, yes. Very much so.
4 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna dodge.
And dodge there.
Yep.
You nail her with a torpedo. And you just begin your evasive swimming, which you've gotten a lot of practice in since you've arrived in the Kodrashi Sea.
Yep.
I've got advantage on Serenity at the moment. Serenity, a 21 will hit, yes?
Yeah.
Make a wisdom
about-
saving throw. Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Something horrible is happening.
Let's see if I can knock
Something
that down
wonderful.
Oh, vicious or
Cutting
bardic.
words.
Not
How
cunning
about
words, yeah.
a 16? Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Oh,
You tried.
Looking for a 15.
so close.
Serenity, I need a wisdom saving throw.
13.
13. She mutters a terrible curse in the abyssal tongue as she lays her claws, one on each shoulder, bites down, and you can feel the necrotic energy from her curse seeping into you. You have disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws against your wisdom.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it. She doesn't dare move because then she eats 2 attacks of opportunity, and she can't blink. Some out of legendary actions. Everybody,
right.
everybody decided the horny hag was their favorite. Riot, you're up.
Can I get into the hut from here?
What's your swim speed?
30.
30. You can get.
Assuming it's basically like our walk speed.
You can't get inside the hut, but you can get down next to it to be able to see into it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cross my fingers real hard that this doesn't get counterspelled. I'm gonna try casting Aura again.
Aura Vitality.
Yeah.
And it is predictably counterspelled.
Alright, it's probably gonna die, because I've got 1 hit point left.
Do you have any dark vision?
No.
No,
I have
okay.
Produce Flame, which doesn't work underwater.
Looking into the front of the hut is just what looks like black smoke from where you are. You cannot pierce into it with your sight. That's going to bring us to Tongue Hag, who's going to continue to circle around a little bit and will, in fact, bring Riot down.
Yep.
Why even roll? Because it's probably Magic Missile.
It is Magic Missile.
It's Magic Missile. I only have 1 hit point left. She can't do less than 1 hit point.
And
No.
she can't do more than Riot's HP.
She does fling magic missiles at you to prevent you from going into the hut. Riot falls unconscious just outside the door. Question marks. I get my legendary action back, and it comes back around to Mahogany.
Well, I mean, I'm in the door, so what's in the hut?
You were above the hut if you were fighting the hags.
There was one hut. There was one hag that was in the hut.
There's no hags in the hut. The hags all
really?
burst out
I
of the
thought one
hut.
hag went into the hut.
Nope.
It came
Oh,
out.
that was my mistake.
All 3 hags burst out of the hut. Nobody's been down low enough to actually see in the inside of the hut yet.
I gotcha.
But you can go look if you want. If you have, it's not going to help you unless you have some way to pierce magical darkness.
Oh, I can't pierce magical darkness, so I'm just going to head over, get Riot behind me, like sight blocker between her and the hut, and the
You're not going to be able to provide cover yourself, but you could easily grab Riot and drag her behind one of these rocks.
Alright, that's what I'll do then.
Okay. Because, yeah, Magic Missile does require line of sight. So you can position her behind a rock where she can't be seen by either the hut or the hag.
Right.
And
then,
begin mouth-to-beak resuscitation.
yeah, I can't bury him. An octopus.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to, and if I swap out, I'm probably going to die. And then I'm going to abandon her back there and go hassle this hag.
Go hassle the hag. So are you dashing up to her?
I don't think I need to. I have 60 feet of movement.
She's probably a little further than 60 feet away from you. She was 60 feet out, and then she was
I
circling
can still get her
around.
into my threat range because my range is 15.
Yeah, that works. Works for me.
So I'll just get at the very edge of the range then.
Just enough to get up into her face and hassle you.
Was moving Riot my action?
Yeah,
no,
probably.
no, it was not.
Oh, no? Okay.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
That's why you always ask.
if she was constant to resist, and she wanted to resist, then you would have had to grapple her first, but you didn't. You just had to kind of grab her arm and drag her for a second.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah.
22
You've got
hits.
8 arms. So you got 6 others to hit with.
Exactly. And I'll still like spin around, slapping her with each one in turn.
Oh, the Octo Slap, my favorite.
Yeah.
How much damage?
8 bludgeoning, and she's grappled.
And she's grappled. You're giving this hag a hug.
And restrained.
And restrained. And
A horrible hug.
guess what happens next?
Blink.
Hey, whatever. She has to burn her legendary action.
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
what I'm
She
thinking.
does.
Yeah,
That's-
make him burn those legendary actions.
Alright, that's going to bring us to Serenetti.
Yep. I'll just keep wailing away.
Okay.
First attack. Hits a 21 on armor class.
That's good.
There we go.
Give me the damage one at a time, because she's concentrating.
Yep.
How much?
17 damage.
17 on the first hit. Alright, she's fine. Go ahead and give me the second.
Second attack hits an armor class of 17.
That hits.
$16 damage.
16 damage. And she passes the second concentration save too. But she's definitely hurting. I mean, her spinning is slower. Her cackling is less sincere. And you can see the wounds that she's been inflicted on. She's bleeding from several spots from crossbow bolts. She's definitely wearing down. You don't see fear in her eyes because she's a hag. She's not afraid of you. But you are probably going to kill her. Moving or staying put?
Staying put.
Staying put.
Hey, Brick, which one is the purple one? Is that butts or is that horns?
Purple is 6 horns, red is butts, and green is tongues.
Okay.
She has more than one butt now?
Mahogany.
Mm-hmm.
12 points, force damage. As the magic missile comes streaking out of the hut at you.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. I'll do it again if you really enjoyed it that much.
Hey, man. Do what you gotta.
I gotta throw
Life.
some more magic missiles at you, though.
You do.
Butthag's gonna circle around.
I have them labeled now.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
10 more points of force damage from the magic missiles coming from Butthag.
Alright, that'll do it. I'll pop me back out to way more high hit point form.
Water Genasi form? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you making concentration saves, by the way?
I'll make them now. I thought Kelian was focusing on me because I was running around searching for with my concentration up.
He can.
It doesn't matter.
you're
I'm all
fine.
set. But
Okay.
Good to go. I haven't attacked Kelian yet. I haven't had the opportunity because he keeps hiding behind a rock like a coward. Speaking of which, it is Kelian's
if Kelian
turn.
wants to, that would be really good because then I could cast concentration spells.
Yeah, he'll do that. Kelian will focus on Mahogany.
During Mahogany's one brief moment of like able to communicate.
Yeah. No, I can't. That was my second one. The first one I used to scout. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I am going to shoot tongue hands.
Okay. By the way, she could totally see you now.
I know,
Okay.
but I'm still gonna shoot her.
I would.
Are you?
I guess I'll use the Bardic Inspiration, but I think that's wasting it.
What did you hit? What AC did you hit now?
9.
You'd have to roll really well to be able to hit her with that.
What if I belief point that though?
Then you
He's
can
got a
re-roll it.
He's got a preposterous plus.
That's my new band name.
That'll do it.
That's much better. That is 25.
That hits, yes. Absolutely. And Greenie is not concentrating on anything, so don't have to make a save.
For 9 damage. And
So she blinked to a place where she thought she would be safe, but as it turns out, all that got her was shot.
yeah, I'm going to move towards Riot,
Okay.
and I'm assuming I can't hide now.
You can cunning action, can't you?
Well, no, I mean there's nowhere to try and hide.
The rock that
You
right
can
behind.
from the 3 hags because, like I said, the rocks are in spirals. So if you're on the ground, you can position yourself so you break line of sight with all 3 of them. But you're definitely within line of sight of the hut if you go next to Riot.